I'm Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning in to My Classic Car, home of the certified car nut. Well, today we're in the Nashville Superspeedway in Nashville, Tennessee for the 40th anniversary of the Mustang. This is destined to be one of the largest gatherings of Mustangs ever, and believe me, there are some super Stangs here on the premises. It's hard to believe it's been 40 years since the first one rolled off the line. But before we get around to check out some of these thoroughbreds, here's Jim Chisholm, Executive Director of the event, to tell us all about it.
Welcome to 40th, Dennis.
Hey man, it is great, Jim. What a beautiful day.
Fantastic. We ordered us from great weather.
You sure did. You also ordered up quite a few Mustangs.
Yes, we did, Dennis. This, of course, as you know, this is the 40th anniversary hosted by the Mustang Club of America. It is a 4-day event. We're celebrating the first 40 years of the Mustang and ushering in the next 40. And to help us do that, Ford Motor Company's come on board with us and brought in the 2005 Mustang, which is going to be the first time we've ever had an actual hands-on with that new car.
Well, now this is a club event though, right?
Yes, it is. We've had about 150 volunteers that have put this event on from the Mustang Club of America and also our local club here as well.
It's a pretty old club, isn't it?
Yes, Mustang Club of America has been around since 1976.
And you've done a few more of these milestone events in the past.
Yes, we have. We did the 30th and the 35th on the respective years of 1994 and 1999. And this is the first time we've had it here in Nashville, though.
Now, there's a reason you're having it here on the Speedway, and I hear it in the background.
Yes, you do. Yeah, we've got a 3-day open course, road track event going on out there on the 1.88 mile road course of the Nashville Superspeedway, correct.
What else you got going over the 4 days?
Well, we have, of course, as you saw here, we've got 3,000 cars in here for the 4-day event. In addition to that, we've got about a 300 vendor midway over here, along with about 55 major sponsors that are coming in here with manufacturers displays as well. We have Ford Tech Talks that Ford's putting on, about the new cars, new vehicles that are coming down the pike from Ford. In addition to that, we have seminars from quite a few of the people, but we also have autograph sessions. Some of the original design team, Gail Halderman, Joe Oros, some of the original designers of the original Mustang, they're here. And this is a great chance to get those nice wanted autographs that you want to put into your collection.
Absolutely. And along with Carol, we've got
Steve Saleen, we've had Jack Roush here, we've got coming in, we've had John Force in here as well. Edsel Ford was our opening ceremony keynote speaker.
Man, this is a great celebration of a truly great car. I mean, the Mustang really launched an era, didn't it?
It did. It changed the way we looked at the automotive industry forever. Sure did.
Well, now, you did say something about an open track, though, right? I mean,
Yes, it is an open track.
I think we could snag a car. I did bring a helmet.
Oh, if you brought a helmet, let's go.
Let's go see if we can find one.
Let's go,
man. Welcome back to the Nashville Superspeedway and the 40th anniversary of the Mustang. 40 years is quite a milestone for any mark. So to look back at where it all began, I went in search of an original and came up with a 64.5 with a 260 that was just about to celebrate a birthday. Well, Kevin, now this is one of the oldest ones here. This is a 64.5.
Yes, it is.
And it's got a birthday coming up, right?
Yes, it does. It's on the 19th. The build date was April 19th, 1964.
So in a couple days, this baby will be 40 years old.
40 years old.
I saw a 260 badge on it, and I actually did a double take. Was that right?
Yes, it is. It is an actual 260.
How did you come by this, or what was the history of this car?
We found it in Springfield, Illinois, looking through a Ford trader. So we gave the guy a call, and when we got down there, it needed a lot of work because it caught fire on him, and he put the hood down and pushed it out of his garage and let it sit there.
Well, I guess that is one way to put a fire out, I guess, but so it just sat for how many years?
This individual told me it only sat for a year outside, but it takes a long time to turn 5 gallons of gas into chunky varnish.
Now, how about much sheet metal work?
I have put on the new rear quarters, outer wheel housing, trunk drop-offs. The floor pans are original floor pans in this car.
I like the interior too. I mean, it looks pretty original there also.
Yes, it is. That is a original dashboard. The headliner is going to be 40 years old.
Well, let's look at that 260. I haven't seen one for a while. That's it. All right. Boy, that's still a generator, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's the original power steering pump. Never been rebuilt.
So have you had a good time at the 40th anniversary celebration here?
Oh, most definitely. This has been fabulous. Good people, good cars, and I'm just happy to be around people that are Mustang fanatics like myself.
Well, happy birthday, huh?
You got it.
Happy birthday. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.
An original 64.5. Man, you gotta love it. But personally, I liked them better when they started packing a little more punch, like this one. Well, Tim, the boss,
Yes, sir.
70 Boss. These are great cars. How long you had this baby?
I've had it 5 years. I bought it down in Orlando, Florida.
You know, I love the sports slats. They just look so, they look so mean, I
Yes,
think.
they do. It really gives it a good look to
And
the
the
back end.
spoiler's great on it. But you know, it obviously pops, the black stripe and the black spoiler and slats against this yellow. And what is it called?
Bright yellow.
Bright yellow it is. It's
Yes.
indeed bright yellow.
And it really stands out going down the road.
Oh, it sure does. Now you got matching this thing, keeping with the yellow-black theme, you got the black interior.
Yes, and it's a deluxe interior, and it's got a lot of the options with the tilt steering wheel and the console and tack and fold down rear seat, and it is a power steering car.
Well, that was pretty rare.
Yes, intermittent wipers, which
wow.
is rare also.
Wow, yeah.
So,
The
yeah.
Hertz T-shifter there.
Yes, sir. Yep.
You know, this car was all about the engine.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it sure was.
I mean, they were Trans Am race cars.
Yes, they were rated at 290 horse out of the factory.
Yeah, right.
They're putting out a little more than that.
Oh man, boy, it looks like you've done everything right here too.
Yes, I used the Boss 302 registry to document a lot of the things and what should be correct for the cars. So,
Pretty strong runner.
yes, it is. Very healthy.
Wow. So what is it like being down here with 3,000 to 5,000 of your closest friends?
Oh, it's been really great. It's been a wonderful weekend and nice weather, tons of beautiful cars. It's really been great.
It has been a blast. And well, you know, let's hope this thing runs as strong for the next 40 years.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
All right, Tim, great car.
Thank you.
For some of these attendees, the love for the Mustang runs through their blood, and in some cases, the whole family, like the Kite family. Not only does Daryl's wife have a 66 Mustang, but his 11-year-old daughter already has a 65 waiting for her in the garage. But today, he brought his fastback 2+2 65 Mustang. This Ragoon Red 289 has all the fixins. With factory air, power steering, and disc brakes, this baby was fully loaded. And the rally pack gauges go great with the red-on-red interior. But vintage Mustangs weren't the only ponies in attendance. Oh no. Check out this beefy 86 Fox body.
Well, Mike, what's more appropriate with the cars rolling by on the open track than a Fox body Celine? This is so cool, an 86 Celine. Is it really a Celine?
It is not an original Celine, that is not. It has all the Celine parts. It has the struts, the shocks, the sway bars, the panhard rod, anything that Celine made for the suspension is on this car.
So it's a Celine replica.
It is a replica, and Steve has seen the car, he knows of it, he knows that I do use it. I
Well,
race it, and he likes that.
Well, that's cool. Now, are you the original owner of this?
I am the original owner. I bought it back in '86, as I stated, and I drove it to college, and we had about 177,000 miles on it before we did the complete conversion and rebuild. Basically, from the nose all the way to the tail has been rebuilt.
But you've done a lot of work in the interior to make this thing serious race,
have.
and you must, I mean, you look pretty serious.
Yeah, we do race the car down in the Central Florida region of Florida, and I do use the car.
Roll bar.
Roll bar is welded into the frame. This thing is incredibly stiff, and she'll stay exactly where I put her on the racetrack.
So you've won some championships with this.
We have, as I said, it's been a project in itself, but we had a goal of what we wanted the car to do, and we're doing it, and it's proving itself. We are winning championships.
Well, let's see what is the reason for that winning.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that looks Celine.
What we have here is basically was a 302, and my brother Anthony, who used to work for Ford, did a 30 over bore on it. He milled the heads. These are AFR 165s. We milled them from 58 to 54 to get the compression up. She's running about 10 3/4 compression. She's making 4 1/4 at the flywheel, and the car only weighs a little over 3,000 pounds, and it feels like you light a rocket behind this thing.
Man, well, you know, I know you got track time scheduled for tomorrow, but it's got to be killing you today listening to this.
It's just killing me. I need to be out there. But I enjoy letting people come by and see it. You know, I've worked hard on it. It's good to bring it and show it, but I really want to be
out there.
Yeah.
Hey man, run strong tomorrow.
Dennis, thank you. I appreciate it.
My pleasure, buddy.
Everybody was loving the Mustang 40th anniversary. The track was roaring, the weather was perfect, and the Mustangs were gorgeous. But the buzz around the show was the new 2005 Mustang. I got to chat with Paul Russell, Ford's marketing manager, about this new pony.
Well, Paul, Mustang just keeps on trucking. The 05 is a beautiful car. I love what Ford's done with it.
Well, thanks, Dennis. We're tremendously excited about the new 2005 Mustang. I mean, it's neat to be down here in Nashville, Tennessee at the 40th anniversary of such an American icon and a living legend, if you will. You know, to celebrate the 40th birthday with all these fantastic Mustang enthusiasts and fans. And what better birthday present for 40 years of Mustang than an all-new one?
You talk about brand loyalty. Mustang enthusiasts are loyal to that brand.
Oh, Mustang buyers and enthusiasts are tremendously loyal. I mean, 30% of them buy another Mustang. And what's interesting from a Ford Motor Company perspective and Ford Division perspective is, you know, 60% of those Mustang buyers own and or buy another Ford product. So, I mean,
it's a beautiful thing.
It's all about the blue oval today, absolutely.
Well, that's great. And what they've done, what y'all have done with the 05 is incredible. I mean, to take it back to the 67, 68-esque styling, what was behind all that?
Well, you know, the designers did a wonderful job of, you know, first of all, the great news was we had a clean sheet. So the car is all new architecture from the ground up. So chassis, powertrain, suspension, interior, exterior, and you know, starting with the body and the shell of it first. The designers, I mean, had an incredible challenge because Mustang is such a legend. You really don't want to mess it up and you want to get it right. The good thing is our designers, our product development people, our marketing people, everyone involved with the brand is intimately connected to this customer. I mean, they're all out here today at the 40th. They go to Mustang events all summer long, all year long. They know what the customer wants. So the design guys really kind of honed in on some of what we call Mustang unique design characteristics over the 40 years. You know, people will notice the inverted grille and the muscular stance that the front end of this car has, and you're automatically thinking of, okay, 69, 70, 71. There's some things on the rear of the vehicle and in the rear three-quarter where you see some of the cues from 68 and some fastback cues.
Hey, you got even some of the Shelby window action going on there.
You know, like I say, it was the design team had a great time of figuring out what were the best of the Mustang unique styling elements, and then integrating it into this all-new product.
The ultimate Mustang.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I mean, this thing's got to have been a hit here at the 40th. I mean, people
it is
all over it.
It's been a thrill the last 2 days. I can't keep people off it. People want to get in it. They want to drive it. They want to touch it. They want to be a part of it. I mean, you can see the folks around here that it's been fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. The enthusiasm's been great.
And what do you think of this event?
You know, the Mustang Club of America did a phenomenal job pulling this together. City of Nashville's been great. Couldn't have had better weather for it. And you know, for Mustang's 40th birthday tomorrow, this is truly a special occasion. I think we're going to have over 100,000 people here. And they've got almost 4,000 cars on the ground. So I walked around earlier today, and I mean, if anyone loves this car or even loves the era of this car, it's a wonderful place to be.
I tell you, you got one of the coolest cars here, though, man.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Paul. That is
great,
cool.
Dennis.
Oh man, what a killer event. Congratulations to Mustang for 40 great years, and I wish him another fabulous 40 years of putting the pedal to the metal. You know, there's so much more to see here, but unfortunately we're almost out of time for this week's show. But if you'd like to come to next year's Mustang Club of America event, check them out on the web at mustang.org for details.